Hey, welcome back to a Super Mario thing. In this episode, we're going to continue on through Cave Town in World 5, starting with this level, Color Crave Cave. Color Crave Cave, what's that all about? Oh, that's right, it's the whiteout level. That's kind of cool. Color Crave Cave. The creatures here have lost all of their color, making their lives as dull as their skin. That's funny. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of rude to say though, and I'm sure these enemies are living a rich and fulfilling life. It's kind of rude to say that they are living a life of constant misfortune and tedium and boredom. But it is what it is, I suppose. That was a great jump. I suppose if the video game wants to indicate that these poor enemies are living a dull and unfulfilling life, then man, can I stop playing like an idiot? Then I suppose that's what it is, Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish, you seem quite happy. So I mean, if you're having a good time here in Color Crave Cave, then I suppose you're having a good time. What's this message box? Some of these peas cannot be carried. They can be pressed multiple times, however. Okay, well that's good to know. Is that going to be an indicator of some kind of puzzle that I have to do later? I feel like that might have to do with some kind of puzzle I might have to do at some point in the future. But who's to say, man? Who is to say? Yeah, here's one of those P-switches that I can't actually move. So let's go ahead and press that. There's a reset pipe there. What do I need a reset pipe for? That's the big question. I'm not entirely positive. Can I go through this? Yes, I can. I can go through that ground and I can hit those boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit those boxes and make my way through. Hello there, midpoint. I'm going to go ahead and grab that midpoint. Halababika commented on the previous video and said, you know what, if you're using rewinds, what's the point of using midpoints? I'm like, you know what, man? Nuts to you, man. Nuts to you, man. I like midpoints. Midpoints help me get through the world. They give me satisfaction. They give me satisfaction and they make me feel good about myself. They make me feel like I'm actually making progress. So nuts to you, you crazy guy. Just kidding, Halababika, you're awesome, man. All right, let's go ahead and get this power up, and we shall continue on. Is there something I need to do to get inside that pipe? Yes, I do have to get inside that pipe. So let's go ahead and use this key to get inside this pipe. But how am I going to do this without getting hit? I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do this without getting hurt. I did wind up getting hurt though, which is kind of unfortunate. So let's go ahead and get inside this pipe using this here key. And get inside this pipe using this here key. Alright, so this is probably going to be a little puzzle. So let's go ahead and see what we have to do for this little puzzle. Hello there, Yoshis. You guys certainly exist, so what am I dealing with here? That is the big question. Charlie, what can you tell me about what I am dealing with here? Who's to say, man? Who is to say? Let's go ahead and make progress here. There's a P-switch here that I cannot move, so let's go ahead and press that P-switch and go upwards. So let's go upwards and see what the upward world has to tell us. Is there anything special the upworld might have to tell us? That is the big question. I can probably go in that door, but the question is, what is the mystery? What is the mystery of that door? That is the question I am now asking. I am not entirely sure. Can I? Do I need to press this switch again? That is the question I'm also asking. Do I need to press this switch again? So I suppose I'm going to go ahead and press this switch again, just in case I have to. And then I'm going to go back up here again, and then redo what I did before, I suppose. And then get hurt by Yoshis all the time, which is what I like to do. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go over here. Oh, so I didn't actually have to do that. So let's go ahead and do something a little bit different. Let's instead open up this door. I feel like opening up the door might be a better option for us. So let's go ahead and do that instead. Let's also go ahead and collect some coins, because you know what? That might be beneficial for us. Aha! Okay, so we have a couple of P-switches here. So let's go ahead and press that P-switch, and then use this springboard to get up here, and then reveal that so we can actually go upstairs. What do I need this silver P-switch for? Do I need to... Oh, I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do here. I have to use the key to make my way across the muncher pit, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and then I can use the P-switch to get rid of blocks, which makes a lot of sense. And then I can use the silver P-switch to get through. Ha! That makes a lot of sense. That was very intuitive. Yes, it was. Hooray! That made a lot of sense. It was a very basic little puzzle. Panic in the outhouse. So we've got a secret exit. Now, if I remember this level, this is a bullet hell level. Yes, this is a bullet hell level. How do you feel about sentient ammunition, Mr. Guy? I do not feel particularly good about it. But yeah, this is a bullet hell. It's not a particularly difficult bullet hell. I mean, it's difficult if you're playing without rewinds, but if you're playing with rewinds, it's really not all that difficult. We got some bullet bros and bullet bros and bullet bros, as well as bullet shooters and a bullet generator, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, I can't remember where the secret exit is in this. I assume if I remember correctly, it requires me to do some backtracking, but I'm not entirely positive. Let's just go ahead and worry about getting the normal exit for the time being, and then we will worry about the secret exit a second round through. So let's just go ahead and concern ourselves with the normal exit for the time being, and we will worry about the secret the next time. Whoa, we got a mini bonsai bill here. That's kind of crazy. What's the deal with a mini bonsai bill? Mini bonsai bill moves a little bit faster and he's a little bit scarier, so thank you very much, Mr. Guy. Mr. Bullet Brother, why do you have to land on my head? Why do you have to do the exact thing the previous guy did, was land on my head? I fail to understand. Fail to understand the logic you're presenting to me. Why are there bonsai bills all over the place, man? I fail to understand the logic with bonsai bills all over the place. Why? Because it is a bullet hell level, and bullet hell levels are scary. You guys are really giving me indigestion. Can I just say that using words of the English language? You guys are seriously giving me digestive upset. And somehow I fell off. I'm not entirely sure how, but you know what? I certainly did. I certainly did fall off. Hello there, midpoint. Oh no, we have some back and forth bullets. Back and forth bullets, that's a little bit scary. How am I going to deal with back and forth bullets? I am not so sure, but I suppose we can manage somehow or another. So are these bullets just going to keep on following me? Yes, they are. So I'm going to have to kill them or they're going to keep on following me, which is going to be a nuisance. So let's go ahead and get rid of those guys. The only problem is that that demo does not do a good job of jumping down elevators, or escalators, I should say, which is not necessarily a good thing for us, but that is okay. Now we've got some more homing bullets, which I am kind of upset about, but that's okay, my good old friend. There's a P-switch there. I'm assuming that P-switch has something to do with the secret exit, so we'll worry about that the next time. Aha, I remember this section. This is the main bullet hell section of the level. This is where you start dealing with Kaizo homing bullets, if I remember correctly. Yes. Alright, so this is the Kaizo homing bullet section, which is just a little bit scary, but you know what? Nothing we can't actually handle using the power of rewinds. So let's go ahead and take care of this somehow or another without, losing our entire life too regularly. Hell, yes, I know. Yes, I know this is bullet hell. I'm well aware. I'm well aware we are dealing with a bullet hell right now. The good thing, though, is that we are being given plenty of power-ups, which is helpful. But that doesn't make life too much easier. Doesn't make life too much easier. Man, this is ridiculous, town. Can you guys calm down with this? Can you guys calm down with the nonsense you guys are throwing in my face? I'd be really appreciative if you guys just relaxed. If you guys just relaxed. Now, this is absolutely what I would call a bullet hell. But the good thing is that I could kind of outrun these bullets, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and try to outrun these bullets. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get past this. Am I supposed to ride the saw? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to ride the saw? I suppose that makes sense. But how am I supposed to do that while I'm being attacked by bullets? I am not entirely sure. It's kind of hard to ride a saw. Just a little bit hard to ride a saw. You have to ride a saw in the original Kaizo Mario world. Which is kind of scary. Just to give you guys a little hint, I do intend to play the original 2 Kaizo Mario worlds at some point, so that should be fun. I haven't played the original 2 Kaizo Mario worlds in many, many years, so that should be fun. I hope you can still find those games. It's been a long time since I've actually, looked for those games, so hopefully they're still accessible. That would be super nice. But that's for the future. We'll do that at some point. I'm not sure when. Yay. And that leads us there. Okay, let's do the secret. Okay, so let's see what we have to do with this P-switch. Let's see what we have to do with... If I can stop playing like an idiot, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic, man. Alright, let's see what we have to do with this P-switch. And I'm assuming we have to go backwards, so let's see how we go backwards. I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure. Is there a... Man, I am playing like the worst video gamer to ever exist. Yeah, is there a set of blocks? Yes. Okay, so we can go backwards. So let's go ahead and take this P-switch backwards and see where this is needed. So let's look around. I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere in the upper realm. So let's go ahead and stay up above and see if there's anything over here that we might need this P-switch for. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember seeing anything, but I'm sure it serves some kind of purpose. So let's look around and see if we can find a purpose that this P-switch serves. Let's just look around. Ooh, is there something up there? There's something up there. How do I get up there? That's the big question. I'm not entirely sure, my friend. How I get up there, I do not really know. Are you guys gonna fire or what? Thank you very much. Ugh. But yeah, because of the fact that there's a bullet here, I can't actually do that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll the screen. Get you guys to actually fire. If I can actually land on a bullet, that'd be fantastic. Is there... Ah, there is something up there. Okay, well, let's see if we can actually get up there. Let's see if we can actually get up there. Let's see if I can time my jumps in such a way that I can get up there. Do I need to use a bullet? Do I need to use a bullet to get up here? Looks like it. Hello there, P-switch user. That's me. I'm a P-switch user. And then there's the secret exit right there. Fantastic. It's going to lead to the idiot's ice. Let's go ahead and do Night of the Living Charlie. Night of the Living Charlie. What's the deal with a living Charlie of the night? Oh, how's it going there, Charlie?
Hey, you! Can you help me out? I was investigating this building when something attacked me. Next thing I knew, I was stuck in here.
See you later, Charlie. Nice to know you, buddy. Nice to know you, buddy roll.
How could you? I asked for help and you go do this to me? I thought we were friends.
Look, man, I barely know you. Especially this for the simple fact that this whole video game is based on destroying Charlies. So I feel like we are not good friends. We are not allies. We do not help each other out in any sense. Man, why are there skeleton Charlies all over the place? Who's to say, man? Why is this the place where Charlies go to die? Why is this where Charlies live their afterlife? Who's to say? Hello there, giant boo. How's it going? Hello there, blocky block ghosts. How's it going? I'm just gonna go ahead and run directly into that boo laser, if you do not mind. I really do appreciate that. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's an opposite ghost. That's a follow you while you are looking at them ghosts. That's a little bit scary. This is kind of scary, Mr. Charlie guy. I'm just gonna let you hop around while I wait for the boo ring to actually let me move forward. Whoa! Avoid the Charlie and avoid the wave Eerie. Avoid the waving Eerie, because that's just a little bit scary. Hello there, Kaizo Charlie. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass right on by you. Whoa, no! Jumping into a ghost. Not necessarily what I want to have happen. Oh no, there's a Charlie there. Man, I'm just playing like a ninny hammer, there is no doubt about that. I'm just kind of jumping headlong into danger without even caring for a single bit of my life. It's pretty fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and spin jump on some ghosts and make our way progress-wise. Whoa, how am I going to do that? Hop? I guess I got to do a really weird side hop off of Mr. Charlie. I suppose that makes a lot of sense. I suppose I can pull off something like that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a side hop and somehow get past the spikes. I'm not entirely sure how, but hey, we did it. We somehow managed anyways. Hello there, Mr. Boo Ring. I'm just gonna pass on by you. Hopefully I can do this without taking too much damage. That would be super nice. Get out of here, Mr. Boo Ring. I don't like you, Mr. Boo Ring. Same goes for you, Mr. Skeleton Charlie. Oh, there's a boss? Oh, it's a Charlie Reznor fight. That's kind of interesting. It's not often you see a Charlie Reznor fight. That's fascinating. Alright, well, you guys go away. You guys get out of my face. I'm not interested in your nonsense. Thank you. Not interested in your nonsense. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more level. The Idiot's Ice. The idiot's ice? Why are you being so rude? Why are you calling me an idiot? I don't appreciate that, man. I don't appreciate you being so rude to me. So this is an ice physics level, so you're gonna have to be careful. I'm pretty sure this is the first ice physics level we've experienced in this game. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna be too upset about an ice physics level, especially since this is the first one we've encountered. Hello there, Mr. Shell. I appreciate you coming back and attacking me like that. I really do. So is this going to be a mostly slidey slide level or something? I'm not entirely sure, man. Hello there, octopus, tossing your children at me. I appreciate that, except I really don't. Hello there, star. I'm going to go ahead and grab that star. And then destroy the entire world all of the time. That's what I like to do, is destroy everything using my star power. That's what I like to do. Oh, I actually do need to use this star to run across the munchers, which is just a little bit scary. But the good thing is I got a ton of lives out of that, which is just phantasmical. And exactly what I like to see is getting tons and tons of lives using stars. What's the point of that cape? I have no idea what the point of that cape is. I can't grab that cape. That cape is instant death. Instant pain if I try to grab that cape, so there's no sense in trying to grab that cape. So I am not going to, Mr. Blue Turtle. I appreciate you, but then again I don't. You are just in the way, my good friend. Slide down the world and then end the level in just the simplest way possible. Hooray! It's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Alright guys, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we finish off Cave Town World 5. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.